What is up, guys? Dylanrhyne here, bringing you another episode of Dylan's AdventureCraft. Hope you guys are having a mind-tastic day. It is a beautiful day today. Not even the previous video. We already know what happened in the previous video. We moved sugarcane farm, right? In the previous stream, which we did last night, today is Wednesday, so on Tuesday, we did a stream and we built another melon and pumpkin farm over here. So if you didn't see that, you can still go check it out. It is on my Twitch channel. You can find that in the description. But yeah, so we built another one of these, and I actually AFK'd here overnight because there's something else we did in the stream that we'll go over here in a little bit. But we need a few different types of items, and I think I've gotten everything except for bricks. So we're going to have to trade for bricks. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'd say this thing's working. Yeah. That thing's working pretty well, I would say. So what we need to do is grab a crafting table, because I mostly need melons to do some more trades with the farming villagers. So I think we're going to bring a crafting table over here, make some melons, and like I said, I need some bricks. So we are going to try to trade for a little bit and get as much bricks as we possibly can. And then we're going to head over to the industrial district, because that is where we are going to be working today. So let me go ahead and grab a bunch of melon slices. Let me go ahead and do some trading, and then we're going to head over to the industrial district and see how much we can get done today over there. Ah, the industrial district. A place that could be full of more farms if only we had one thing: a storage system. And that is exactly what we're going to be working on today. So in the previous episode, we did put up the sugarcane farm over there, and in the stream, we dug out a pretty large area. I think this was a 37 by 49 by 13 area. And this is where we're going to be putting a massive bulk storage system for every farm that is going to be in the industrial district. And I think I counted, as of right now, 13 different farms. And that is including the mob farm being one farm. So that includes rotten flesh, that includes arrows, feathers, bones, raw chicken, string, bottles, sugar, sticks, redstone, and glowstone. As you can see, we never finished this, so we're going to be moving all of that. The only thing that won't be in there is Popeye's over here in the corner, but we have been getting a good bit of stuff over here. I can kind of show you really quick. We did just finish up that double chest there, and I do not AFK here, like, really ever. So we have been getting tons and tons of stuff from this, and the sugarcane farm is actually even more. So I will go over here and show you that as well. And also added something to the sugarcane farm that I'm going to show you. But yeah, we got the full chest there, and then there's some up here. For some reason, they go up there too, but it's not going to really matter for much longer. There we go. But one thing I did add to the farm is a shutoff switch, right? And this is probably going to change because we're moving everything over to the storage system over there. But it is just a shutoff switch. So that hopper down there that goes in that top chest, when it fills up, it's going to send a signal strength of 15, turning this torch off, which will turn on this torch. And if I remove this, I can kind of show you what it would look like, just in case you kind of want something like this. It's going to cover up the sugarcane and not allow them to grow. So, like I said, that probably will change since now we are putting in a storage system. But we need to get down here and get out all the materials that we have. I don't think this is going to be finished today just because this is going to be kind of a large project, right? And I kind of want to make sure I'm oriented the correct way. All right, so we want to make sure that we are doing it facing this way. So I am going to just kind of do something here. We'll put like a little torch arrow or something here, kind of showing which way we're going. That is a terrible arrow. There we go. Yeah, so kind of a little arrow there so we know which way we're going here. But we've got a few different items, and I'm going to go ahead and place these down. We got some shulker boxes here. There we go, and one more. Let's pop it there. So we got building blocks. We've got glass, item frames, packed ice, a bunch of redstone chests, andesite, and some bricks. And this is all going to be used in this area. There will be more blocks, but like I said, I doubt we'll get this done today. So we're just going to try to get as much of it done as we possibly can. I'm going to go ahead and lay some stuff out, figure out exactly where everything's going, and then we'll come back and hopefully we can at least get the mob farm, the sugarcane farm, and the cactus farm all tied into this huge, massive item sorter. So this is kind of the style that we're going to go for here. If it needs to be extended, it can obviously be extended that way. But we've got sections here that are 5 by 7. And there is 14 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2 is 14. So we got like the brick border and the andesite ground. I think for the ground we're going to use more than just andesite, but I haven't figured out the other blocks just yet. But what we're going to do is have chests just like this. I got to make sure that I can keep putting in those torches or it's stuff's going to start spawning, right? But yeah, so we're going to do something like this and have these chests come all the way up to the very, very tippy top. Like that, right there. All right, so now what we need to do is we're going to have item frames down here on the bottom, and then we're going to have our certain items that are going to go in there into the item frames, just like this. So now we know that this whole section here is for cactus, and we can run the cactus farm over to this, and we'll have a item kind of like a string, I guess, going around this whole thing. And we're going to use ice and water paths, or whatever you want to call them, streams, I guess, to get to those hoppers, and then we'll have item filters underneath them. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put in 3 more of these things, because that's all the farms we have right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of the chests in for all of the 3 farms that we currently have, being the cactus, sugarcane, and the mob farm. Go ahead and put in the item frames, which I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do for the mob farm itself, but really anything will work. I mean, we can do bones or rotten flesh or whatever it might be. It's not going to be a big deal because we'll know what it is. But then we can come back and we're going to try to get these ran into this area, because I kind of want to do the decorations more last-ish, kind of, maybe in the middle or something like that. Just because I'm not sure how much space this is actually going to take up. I have an idea, but I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to do it and then, you know, have to take something down and rebuild it. So I'm going to go ahead and put these last few chests in on this side and get everything started to be ran over, and then we will do that together. Now that we have all of that done, eventually I will fill in these back portions here so that you can't see behind the chests. But for the mob farm, I just put rotten flesh. That should be fine for now. So we need to get some redstone in here for the item filters. And the way to do this is, obviously I've done it before, and you've probably seen me do it before. Kind of hate the scaffolding, really. Can I reach that? I can. Perfect. All right, so we're going to put some hoppers into those chests there. And then we're going to have some temporary blocks just like this, and have some hoppers into these blocks. And then we're going to have some hoppers facing in this direction here. And we're going to bring this back quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is just to help with any bulk items that end up coming into the system really fast. We can get rid of those now. Perfect. And now we need to put in, like I said, the redstone portion of this. So this is going to take me one moment, but I'm going to just be doing like an item filter here. And if you haven't seen that, there's plenty of videos out there, and I've also done plenty of videos of item filters. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll come back and we're going to try to put in the water streams and the ice streams to get that going, to make sure that all of that's going to work the correct way. Now I have all of the item filters in for the sugarcane and the cactus. As you can see, it's all going on up there. I didn't have the hoppers behind these chests yet, so all of these items are up here, as you can see. And then over here, they are down here. There we go. Perfect. So, if you haven't already wondered, this one's going to be a little bit different, right? We can't just do the item filter because we've got way more items coming in than we have chests here. So, what we're going to have to do is bypass that by running this right across here and then having an item stream and then hoppers go into these chests here separately. So that is what I'm about to do, and we'll go ahead and get all of the hoppers that I need into this, and then we are going to run an item stream, water stream, ice stream, whatever you want to call it, to this section separately and get all of these items sorted into these chests here. So I have got the path all dug out. What we need to do is we're over here at the mob farm, and we need to make like a dropper system here to drop the items down into the flow down there that we're going to create. So I'm going to kind of just do something here, hopefully. Okay, I was like, what is that? Oh, let's do this. That gravel's a little dark. All right, so there we go. We got that. We've got the dropper in there. What we need to do now is put a comparator down. We need to put a repeater. Let's go ahead and put some more. That's not the block that I said. I hate how it does that. You press this and it doesn't do the block you say. All right, so now I need redstone dust here, like that. Let's just get rid of this. And then we're going to need blocks here and a block right there. And then we'll have that. And boom. So that will shoot all of the items out of that dropper, just like that. And let's actually fill in that block. Yes. All right, and let's get down here if we possibly can. And we need to fill in this stuff here. Okay, so the dropper's facing down and all the items should drop right there. Perfect. So now what we need to do is we need to replace pretty much all of this with packed ice. So we just need to run down through here and place in packed ice. And this is going to allow the items to travel much faster. And now we had to do a little something weird with the hoppers over at the bulk storage system, which you will see because we are almost there. And I'm going to just run these right over top of these hoppers here. So we're going to just have to kind of bring this in kind of like this. And then we'll have it fall down here. And then we'll have water push it in that direction. So we're going to have to use just a little bit of trickery here to get this to work the way we want to. But we'll do something like this. Let's put glass over that. And then we'll have glass here at the end as well. And let's do that. And then we're going to have glass that comes like this. There we go. And then we'll just build this up just a little bit so that the items don't shoot too fast and go over the edge there. So we're going to need some water. So we're going to put this here. And this is going to allow the items to travel over these hoppers here to put them into the hoppers that are underneath these composters. Put the composters here because they seem to help with lag. I'll probably do the same thing with these once we get done. But yeah, so there's that. Now we need to come back and put in ice. What is it, 8 blocks? So 1, 2, or not, yeah, ice, because we need to make it water. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right here, if I do this, it should travel right to the edge. Perfect, just like that. And then we are going to take a stone slab, or you can use fences, whatever you would, or not fences, sorry, spruce signs, which I think I'm going to use spruce signs actually, so that we can travel down through here a little bit easier if we need to. There we go. And then we're just literally going to be doing this the whole way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll have one here. And then we'll have a sign here. And you don't have to do 8, but that brings it to the end there. Technically, well, yeah, we would still need the sign because the other water is going to travel the other way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I kind of just want to do this until we get to the corner. And then I'll kind of show you how to do that to make that look a little bit better. That sign's not supposed to have something on it. There we go. All right, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can literally do this, right? And it should still travel all the way there. Perfect. So any item that we throw into this, say one piece of ice, should travel and get moving pretty fast all the way down there and fall into that hopper. If that first hopper fills up, this water is going to allow it to go over to the next hopper and so on and so forth. So we should see a piece of ice down here and boom, perfect. So that's how that works. I'm going to just go ahead and finish, smacking my face on the wall, I guess. I'm going to finish putting in all of the ice here, making it into water, and putting in the signs so that we can get all of this flowing over that direction. And this is basically the exact same thing that we're going to be doing for the other farms as well. We just had to do this one differently because we've got multiple items going into one singular chest unit, I should say. And there we go. So we've got the whole thing in. That one's a little bit shorter, but that's fine. It's not going to be a big deal. And then we can just go all the way down here. Hopefully get to the end and see some items flowing through. That would be nice. Just to make sure it works. I'm sure it does, but I kind of just want to make sure. Anyway, the main reason we're doing this instead of using the hoppers is because hoppers cause a lot of lag. The more hoppers you have, the more lag you're going to have. So I'm trying to minimize that as much as I possibly can. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think I'm going to just stand here and make sure we get some items coming this way. Hopefully a mob falls through there or something. We're not as close to it now. We're probably generating other areas for mobs to spawn. But we'll just hang... Oh, wait. There we go. Perfect. So I just saw an arrow go in there. And I am currently trapped. So let's go this way. Let's go make sure that we're getting those items in there. And the dang Endermen have already been down here. But yes, we are getting those items in there. That is awesome. Sweet. I love it. So, awesome. That works. Now, all we've got to do left is to put in the ice streams, water streams from the cactus farm and the sugarcane farm. And there we go. We've got the cactus farm hooked up here. The water just pushes it all the way down here. And it travels along in that direction. And then in this direction, we have the cactus farm, or not the cactus farm, I said cactus farm. We got the sugarcane farm. So the sugarcane farm is doing the same thing that the mob farm is doing. It's got the dropper that dispenses the items since they're picked up by hoppers. They travel just like this, and they come all the way down here. And I raise this one up one, so that when they get down here, they flow straight into this water stream. If I did it level, then this water would come this way. Well, I guess I could have had a sign there, but I like it this way so it doesn't get stuck. And there's cactus went flying by, and then it comes all the way down here, and it takes a right-hand turn, and then we've got some water going over top of some hoppers that you will see in 1 second. And the same thing as the mob farm, that just gives it the chance to put in extra hoppers just in case it doesn't have enough room. So it'll come all the way to here, and then it goes through the farm just like this. And it looks like we did pick up a couple extra items here, so I will fix this. Boom. I figured that would probably happen, but there we go. We should be getting cactus, and we should be getting sugarcane. It looks like we are, and it looks like we are. Perfect. And then this stuff should be getting things also. So that is all of those hooked up. Every farm that we have so far is hooked up to the system. What I do want to do, however, is go ahead and put in all of the chests, not the hoppers, but put in all the chests just so we can kind of get a feel of what is going to be what it's going to look like in the system, in this area. I cannot speak today. But then after that, we're going to be working on something else. And that should do it. There we go. We got all of the chests in. Holy mess, guys. I think that was around 20, a little more than 20 stacks of logs. Good gracious. But we finally got it in. We got it all in. Everything seems to be working perfectly fine. We're getting tons of sugarcane. We're getting our cactus. I don't think I had any left over in any of these chests. I had to put some stuff in there because I ran out of shulker boxes. But yes, so now that we've got this in here, we've got plenty of room for farms. Whatever we want to do, we'll just have to hook them up. Now, I don't think I'm going to work on the floor or anything else on this anymore this episode, just because I'm on a time crunch here. I don't know if I mentioned in my last video or not, but I will not have a stream Saturday or a video out Monday. I will not be in town, but we will resume back up with a stream on Tuesday. Anyway, don't know why I said that now. I just remembered, so I wanted to say it. But there's one other thing that we want to do for today. So I'm going to pack up some of this stuff and get kind of cleaned up here. And then we're going to head back over to the mega base and work on some stuff there. Back at the humble abode here, the mega base of glory and awesomeness and everything that it goes along with that. So what I want to do is actually try to work on this a little bit. I want to try to bring this along, at least do half, so from there to there, just to get a little bit more of it done, so that we can kind of see exactly what it looks like. I keep on putting off the mega base and then coming back to it, but at the same time, I just don't want to do too much to where y'all get bored of the videos and it's like always doing the mega base again. I don't want to watch that, stuff like that. So what we're going to do is just try to get a good bit of this done in this episode, and then I think from there we will probably wrap it up. But yeah, so I'm gonna hack away at this for a little bit, try to get as much of it done as I possibly can. And since I'm on a time crunch, I've got to edit this video tonight and get it put out tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna try to work on this a little bit, try to get some of this done. And we'll come back and we'll take a look at it and see how much progress has been made. Well, I think we're pretty much done with it. It doesn't look like much right now, right? Doesn't look like much. God, the stairs look weird like this. Doesn't look like much, but the reason is we don't have in the lanterns just yet, and also we don't have all of the blackstone at the top done just yet. The reason is, well, two things. This is going to take a while, so it's probably another episode in itself for a stream. The lanterns are fairly easy, but they will take a little bit of time. And the other reason is I still have to edit this tonight. And it is 9 o'clock. So, yeah, I think that's where we're going to end up stopping with this today. We got a good bit done with this. And we also got the mass storage system all started and ready to go. We've already got 3 farms hooked up to that. The only 3 farms we have, actually. So that's awesome. We'll have to figure out a design for that. That will probably be the next stream and the next video that we will be working on that. And finishing this up here. So, got a decent bit done today, if it looks like it or not. But yeah, so that's awesome. That's awesome. We're getting the base put together even more. We'll finally get this covered up, because this whole thing is going to be covered up right here. And we're also getting that mass storage so that we have an area to go to, and we don't have to like go down on the ground like we did with the cactus and the sugarcane and stuff like that. So that is awesome. I am happy and glad and excited and all the good stuff. But yeah, anyway guys, I think that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please just hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I put out another video. And I hope to see you in the next episode. This has been Dylanrhyne, and I am